Long before Sonic the Hedgehog became a household name, Sega was fighting an uphill battle in the home console market. Despite finding early success in arcades and releasing their first game Pongtron in 1973, Sega couldn't quite break Nintendo's grip on living room gaming dominance throughout the 80s. The launch of the Sega Mega Drive, known as the Genesis in the West, in the late 80s marked a pivotal moment, but even then, it was seen as a gamble. What Sega needed wasn't just another game, it needed a game-changing icon. That icon came in 1991. A blue blur with attitude. Sonic's explosive debut changed everything. Conceived by Naoto Oshima and Yuji Naka, Sonic the Hedgehog wasn't just another mascot platformer. The genre was already saturated, with countless developers chasing the success of Super Mario Bros. Most faded into obscurity. But Sonic didn't play by the same rules. From the moment players hit the title screen, the game exuded style. Sonic's confident smirk, finger wag, and energetic presentation let players know this was a different kind of hero. He wasn't there to tiptoe through cutesy levels. He was there to run, spin, and blast through anything in his way. And it worked. Sonic's world of Mobius was bright, full of detail, and alive with motion. The game's standout feature, speed, redefined what a platformer could be. Instead of methodically hopping from block to block, players were thrust into high-speed loops, springboards, and hidden paths across sprawling vertical and horizontal stages. Each level rewarded curiosity and precision, with vibrant backgrounds, enemy variety, and mesmerizing physics-based mechanics. Even the bonus stages were inventive, dreamlike mazes with chaos emeralds waiting at the core. Add a legendary soundtrack and a hero with unmistakable charisma, and Sega finally had the ace it needed to challenge Nintendo. Sonic 2: Evolution amid chaos. Following Sonic the Hedgehog's breakout success, Sega was under pressure to deliver a sequel that could not only match, but surpass its predecessor. But in the early 90s, sequels often faltered, Super Mario Bros. 2 and Zelda 2 being notable examples. Sega couldn't afford a misstep. To ensure the project's success, Mark Cerny, who would later become an industry icon, established the Sega Technical Institute (STI). This experimental division united Sega's top Japanese and American developers under one roof, including the returning Yuji Naka. The hope was that cultural collaboration would push Sonic 2 to new heights. The reality, however, was more complicated. Behind the scenes, tension between the East and West development teams brewed, creating creative friction. Nevertheless, SDI pressed forward, aiming to turn Sonic the Hedgehog 2 into Sega's blockbuster holiday release for 1992. The ambition was clear from the outset. Complex lore, time-traveling plotlines, and rich world-building were all proposed. Early drafts included entire zones like a forest area, desert wasteland, and a dystopian city called Genocide City, later renamed Cyber City. One level, Hidden Palace Zone, was even teased in promotional materials as the birthplace of the Chaos Emeralds and a key location in Sonic's transformation into Super Sonic. Sadly, development constraints forced many of these ideas to be cut. Despite this, zones like Chemical Plant and Casino Night, originally envisioned as glimpses of a Robotnik-controlled future, survived and went on to become fan favorites. Elements from scrapped areas were later recycled into other zones, such as Metropolis and Mystic Cave. In a jaw-dropping twist, a fully playable version of Sonic 2 didn't exist until just days before the game's scheduled release. The pressure was relentless, but the result was nothing short of iconic. Sonic 2 delivered faster gameplay, richer environments, and introduced Tails, Sonic's beloved sidekick, to the world. Legacy of a blue icon. Sonic didn't just save Sega, he became its identity. In the 90s, he was more than a video game character. He was a cultural force, appearing in TV shows, comic books, and even becoming a symbol of rebellion and speed for a generation of gamers. Behind the bright colors and blazing speed, however, was a story of risk, innovation, and internal conflict. Sonic's early success wasn't just a product of clever design. It was the result of developers pushing the limits of creativity under immense pressure. The cuts, compromises, and near disasters behind the scenes only deepen appreciation for what Sonic became. More than 3 decades later, Sonic still races through the gaming world, and the echoes of his 90s legacy continue to influence how platformers are made today. YouTube tags. Sonic the Hedgehog history, Sonic 90s games, Sega Genesis Sonic, Sonic 2 development, Hidden Palace Zone, Yuji Naka Sonic, Sega Technical Institute, Mark Cerny Sega, Sonic vs. Mario, 90s platformer games, Sonic lore, Sonic 2 scrapped levels, classic Sonic music, Sonic Chaos Emeralds, Sega vs. Nintendo, Sonic Origins retro video games, Sonic the Hedgehog trivia, Sonic level design, 16-bit gaming history.